Hello, this is a review for my corset from Artifice clothing, and here is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. This corset is their extra small size, which is 21 inches. It has a gentle curve to it. It is not for tight lacing, and this piece is a never worn sample from their Etsy store, but you can also buy this corset and other corsets from their actual website. And this piece has glowing trim to it, and unfortunately I'm not able to pick up the glowing on the film. It glows in the dark, but I will put the link up, and they have excellent pictures of the corset glowing. So this corset in particular has icy blue color for the glowing trim, and it sells, I bought it on Etsy for $110, and that is what they usually sell it for on their website for the basic trim, the glowing trim, which is the binding and the boning channel trim. And normally you have to pay extra for the accent pieces here. This is I should say the measurements. The center front is 8 inches, the side is approximately 4 3/4 inches, and the center back is 6 3/4 inches. So it's a very tiny little waist cincher. It is a 5-panel pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, this is 2 separate panels for the front, not one solid piece here. It is made with 2 layers. The outer layer is white PVC, and the inner layer is a tan, some kind of cotton. It's pretty rough. It might be a canvasy kind of fabric. I'm not particularly sure, but there is no lining. You can see all the, seams and everything inside the corset. So it has an unfinished look. To me, I do prefer the finished look. It looks kind of sloppy to me, but no one will ever see it but you. There is no waist tape. And this is my first and only closed front corset so far. So you have to pull it on over your head. This corset is single boned, except for the front here. There's 12 total bones. There are 8 spiral seals, so 4 on each side here, 1 on each seam. Those are 1/4 inch wide, and the flat steels, there's 2 in the front that are each 1/4 inch wide, and 1 on the back at the grommets that is 1/2 inch wide. It does not have a two surrounding bones for the grommets, and we'll get a little bit more on that later, how this is spaced further away than normal. The binding is also a white PVC, and it is sewn so you can see the stitching on both sides, and then it is trimmed on the inside, which is normal for PVC. And the binding is continuous except for right here where they had an end of a strip and then they sewed the rest of it on, which I would prefer if they had just one continuous strip for the whole thing, but that's just how I am. And the edges are not folded over, so you can actually see the inside here. The grommets. There are 10 total grommets. Sorry for the sloppy laces. That's right, 10 total. There are only 5 on each side, which is very... I need more. The grommets are fairly big. They are loose. They're not like tight to the corset. I can actually like pull them away and get a fingernail underneath, which concerns me that they could fall apart. And I don't have a setter for this size, so I can't like try to set them better. And I'm just hoping they don't fall apart. Also on the website they showed 6 grommets on each side, so 12 total. So I don't know if that's a new improvement or I'm not sure, but they could use more because when you try to cinch this, it just keeps loosening again. You cinch the bottom, it goes like this. You cinch the top, it goes like that. And there's hardly anything to cinch at all, really, because of the way there's a lack of grommets. So anyway, the original laces, it came unlaced. It came with these, actually. Very similar to the ones I have here. Paracord, I believe. A little bit skinnier than this one. They were so short that I had to lace the corset once the corset was already wrapped around me, which was really difficult. They were too short to get the corset over my head if the laces were on here. So I ordered longer laces. I believe I ordered 5 yards worth from Orchard Corset. And Orchard Corset has laces that are paracord or ribbon, and I had the paracord, and I ordered white and with silver tips. You can order different tip colors, different lengths of paracord, and also different colors. So I think that's very nice. There is no Modesty Panel in the back. I think it would be nicer to have a Modesty Panel, but whatever. So let's get back to the glowing trim. I believe I already said it's an icy blue. The trim, you can see it's here on the back. It's on the boning channels, on the binding, and then these accent diagonal pieces here. And the trim will glow for hours and is charged with either regular indoor light, sunlight, or they call it supercharging with a black light. So it means it charges way faster if you have a black light. So it would be awesome inside a club. It would look really cool. So my thoughts on this corset are, I think it's, I ordered it because of the glowing part. And their website, they have different types of corsets with different colors of glowing trim, different colors of PVC, and they even have clear, they even have different pieces that are not corsets that you can go to match your outfit with, like thigh pieces and neck pieces and all sorts of things. But my main point I wanted to get to was the customer service. Unfortunately, I had a problem with their customer service. On Etsy, I sent them an email to find out if the corset in the picture was the actual corset I was receiving, would be receiving. I want to make sure the picture was the right one, and they took 4 days to respond to my question, and as soon as I heard a response that it was the right picture, I ordered it. And after a couple weeks, I did not get my corset, so I emailed them again, and they said that there was most likely some weather issues. This is coming from Canada, and I live in the USA. And we sent emails back and forth. I was saying, where is it? I never got an email that said it was even sent. And they kept saying excuses, and they kept saying once I got the corset, if I wanted to, I could send it back because of my being unhappy with their shipping. So they said that at least 4 times. You can send the corset back, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't want to send it back. I want to get my corset. Anyways, I finally got the corset 31 days after ordering it. The package said, the date said that it was sent 24 days after I ordered it. So when they said they sent it out, I'm pretty sure they lied, because that means it only took less than a week to get to my house, because they did not send it out when they said they were going to, which pisses me off. Anyway, I don't like their customer service, but the corset is pretty cool. So I think that's the end of that story. Anyways, I think you should really check out their website to take a look at the colors, the glowing part, because it looks totally amazing in that perspective. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.